What's up guys, Nighthawk Games here, and today I'm playing some GTA 5, and I'm showing you guys all the things that came out with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 update. So the first thing that I wanted to show off was this right here. It's called the Marksman pistol, and it's basically like a rifle and a pistol, and it's really cool, and I like it. And then the second weapon that came with this update is the brass knuckles, or as the game calls it, the knuckle duster. And they're really cool. They kill people in literally 2 punches. Like the first punch knocks them down, and then you just kick them and they're dead. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, it's called the Coil Brawler. It's the new off-road car, and this is personally my second favorite because it looks really cool, and this is probably the coolest off-road vehicle it is. This is the version of it uncustomized, and I'll go to Los Santos and show you guys the customizable options. Okay, so I got to LS, just gotta fix it up. So armor, normal, brakes, normal, bumpers, you can get this, you can get that, or you can get this, and that actually, I think this one actually looks pretty cool with like the toe strip and things. Looks pretty cool to me. So with the bumper, you can get just normal stock thing, or you can get like, it's almost like a ram bar, but it's in the back. And then you can also get a spare tire. I honestly don't like the spare tire. I think it looks kind of stupid. But if you guys like it, then you can go ahead and put it on. But I'm just gonna go with the bumper bar. Chassis, you can just add a roll cage and the race seats. Engine, it's the same. Horns, they didn't add any new ones. It's all the same ones, I think. Wait, actually no, they added 2. Kinda cool. I'm just gonna go with the stock horn though. Normal xenon lights, and this is for Xbox 360, so there might be different stuff for next gen, but I doubt it. And then I'm just gonna go with like a red. I like it. Roof, you can get the normal, or you can get spotlights, which look pretty cool. Or you can get spotlights with a rack, or you get spotlights with a spare tire. So if you wanted to, you could have 2 spare tires. I'm not gonna say that's gonna look good, but you could if you wanted to. I'm just gonna go with the spotlights and rack, because that looks coolest to me. And then suspension is normal, transmission's normal, turbos normal. Wheels, I don't believe anything has changed. I like those rims. Color, go with alloy. And then everything else is normal, bulletproofs, all the smoke. And that's all the stuff for this car. And I'll be back and show you guys the stuff for, I'm only going to show you guys the stuff for 2 more cars, and that will be for the T20 McLaren lookalike, and the Coquette or a Corvette, and you guys I'll show you guys that in a second. Okay, so this is the Inverto Coquette Blackfin, and it's basically the Corvette from this game. It's basically the classic Corvette from this game, but it's a muscle car. And this thing is probably going to be dominating the muscle class compared to other cars like the Sabre Turbo. But this thing looks really cool, and it's probably the coolest muscle car that I've seen in a really long time, and I'm glad to see that they're doing stuff with the muscle cars. So I'm gonna take this thing to Los Santos and show you guys the upgrades for it.
What's wrong with her now?
Okay, so this is the black fin. The armor is normal, race brakes, or the brakes are normal. For the bumper, you can get this bumper, you can get that with a little chin spoiler, or you can get a bigger chin spoiler, which that one actually looks pretty cool to me. Chassis, you can get a mini roll cage right there. Um, I'll go ahead and get it just for the fun of it. Engine is normal. Exhaust, you can get the straight exhausts, or the stock of course, or the dual shotgun, which I always like dual exhausts because they're cooler. And shotgun exhausts are pretty cool too. For the hood, you can go ahead and get the performance hood, which is just a little bit of a bump, which can help with aerodynamics, I believe. You can get a ram hood, which is not a big ram, it's actually a very small ram. But it's still a little cool. It's got that little hole in the middle for the ram. You can get a carbon hood. You can get a carbon ram hood, or you can get a vented hood, which I think looks the coolest. For the horn, it's the same as the other ones. We'll go ahead and get the xenon lights, plate, blah blah. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this thing red too, because this is probably gonna look sharp in red. Oh my god. She looks beautiful. Oh my god, this thing looks so good. For a roof, you can go a roof, or you can go no roof. I personally prefer coupes, but the roof on this looks stupid, so I'm gonna go with the no roof. For spoiler, you can get a really tiny lip spoiler, or you can get a ducktail spoiler, which is kind of like, well, it states itself, it's like a ducktail. And I'm gonna go with that one, just because it's a little bigger and it'll help with speeds and stuff. Suspension's normal, transmission normal, turbo tuning is normal, wheels, I'm gonna go with these rims because they look cool to me. I'll leave them the color they are and throw some of that on there. So yeah, that's the black fin, and I'll be right back to show you guys the new T20 or McLaren lookalike. Okay, so this is the Progan T20 supercar that is a McLaren lookalike. The first thing I want to show you guys is it's got the suicide doors that the hang on, I can't remember the name of it. It should be right. It's in Legendary. It has the same exact doors of the oh crap, I can't think of the name of it. It's like the Lambo. Oh, yeah, the Infernus. It's got the same doors of that the Infernus has. And I'm not gonna cut out the part where I drive to the Los Santos Customs, because this thing has an amazing new feature, and this feature is actually on real McLarens, and I know that because I play Forza Horizon. But this car is okay. So as you pick up speed, you get the little drag wing, or the spoiler lifts up, and then as you slow down, or as you pick up speed, it just stays up, and then when you brake, it lifts up and adds to the braking, and when you go slow, it lowers. And I just find that awesome that Rockstar found the time to put that in there. That's probably the coolest thing, if not the coolest. It's probably one of the coolest, if not the coolest things that I've seen in GTA on a car. And it adds to braking, so it slows you down faster. So this makes this car currently probably the fastest car in the game right now, totally dominating the Osiris with the new spoiler feature, and I just find it so amazing. Like online, this car is worth $2,200,000, while they're really making us clock in some freaking shark cards. But yeah, back to upgrades. For the bumpers, it's you can get this one or this one. I like the carbon one because it looks a little cooler. For the rear bumper, it's this diffuser or this diffuser. It's basically the same thing but different colors. They're both yellow because this car was defaulted primary and secondary color yellow. But I'm gonna go secondary. Engine level 4 normal. Exhaust, you can go the oval one instead of the circle one, or you can go race exhaust with the little bluish things, or you can go chrome tip, and that's what I'm gonna go with. For the hood, you can go vented, or you can go double vented, but the double vented you can see right here, and that looks pretty awesome. For the horns, that's normal. Add the xenon lights. Plates are normal. Respray. I'm gonna paint this color a metallic. I'm not gonna go with a red this time. I'm gonna go with a midnight silver. Now that color right there looks freaking high end. I'm gonna explain how good this car looks right now. For secondary, I'm gonna go ice white. Oh, that just looks beautiful. Wait, what about frost white? Oh, frost white looks way better. That just looks gorgeous. Oh my god. For the roof, you can have a little like a scoop thing. It's not that expensive, and it looks pretty cool. So I'll just go ahead and get it. You can get these little shark fins right here if you want to. And I'm gonna go ahead and get them because they look cool. Transmission's normal. Turbo's normal. Wheels, just gonna go with those ones because they're cool. Leave them alloy. And then, yeah, and then just pure black. So, yeah, this car is just freaking OP, and I would personally say this is probably the best car and the fastest car in the game. Just the engine sounds so great. I'll be quiet so you guys can listen to it. Just sounds so good. This car has got great like features. It's fast. It looks amazing. This is, in my opinion, the best car in the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the things from the new update. There's some new clothes and there's a new boat. I'm not going to show that because I don't have the time to do that right now, and it looks like my PC's about to run out of battery. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and as always, subscribe.